Hello guys and welcome to a shorter episode, at least I think so, because for me it's gonna be shorter, the recording time. For you, I'm not sure how long the video is gonna be. Today we go and start season 2, this is the first episode of season 2, so I will show you the tasks I get or got from the board. We'll compare them to what I want to do in this season, we'll really quick react to them, then show you the budget we got. Then how much money we got, I already said that. Who we want to sell, I think you already know who we want to sign. Maybe I will tell you real quick again, and then we will go through the first part, the main part of the transfer window, until the first Bundesliga game. First of all, transfer preseason tournament, my rating got already down, even though nothing happened. 10 million. It's the most money, don't really care about the team, so I will just take this one. In England, 10 million euros is, I hope for a bit more, to be honest, for like 15. But still 10 million is quite a good amount. This is just an overview. In the youth development, sign 3 players in the youth academy assigned to the defender position. Okay, if I find 3 good defenders, it should be possible. I have 2 scouts giving me basically around 18, 19, 20 squad reports. So if I get one good defender and every 6, 7 in average, then yeah, this should be quite possible. Sign at least 3 players younger than 20 with potential greater than the average overall rating of players currently in the same position. Okay, I won't do that. I'm not here to sign 3 players younger than 20. With a potential greater than the average overall of players currently in the same position. What is this target? No. So again, I think I will just do that. The second one is just a bit too much in my opinion. I mean, come on, this is really a bit too much. So the first one should be easily done, the second one I don't think I can do. Ban exposure. Don't know what the first means. I don't understand that really, to be honest. But it's, okay, I don't know. Financial, we already saw that. Just round of 16. Okay, I expected a lot more. Win the league title is a bit much. Second season, they want us to win the league title. Reach the semi-finals of the Champions League. You know, the short term is the semi-finals, but the long term is in 2 more seasons the quarterfinals. That does make sense. So, wow, I don't think I will have a good rating again, guys, because I will just do one of the youth development goals. I did the brand exposure goal. I might be able to do the financial short-term goal. The domestic cup is not a problem, so the German cup game goal, but the Bundesliga title, I don't think I can do that. Semi-finals of the Champions League, I don't think I can do that. So I don't think I will have an amazing rating again. In my opinion, the goal in this season is in the league to qualify for the Champions League. In the German Cup I don't really care because it's the least important one, the least money to get, and we already won it, so I don't really care about the German Cup at all. And the Champions League I just want to get in the round of 16. Anything above that is really nice, but the goal has to be to get at least second in the group stage. That should be possible. Transfer budget already, can you see I wanted around 40 million and we got basically 40 million. We got 39 million, so we got around 40 million to spend. Yeah, and now we will start with the transfer window. Maybe through selling a few players and through the preseason tournament we can increase that to like at least 50 million, maybe even 55, 60. Okay, what is the players I want to sell really fast? In the goalkeeping position I will keep Fährmann. Anybody except of Fährmann and Wellenreuter will be sold. About Wellenreuter I'm not sure because we have a really good goalkeeper talent in our youth squad. I could sign him up and use him as backup for Fährmann. So I'm not sure if I will sell Wellenreuter, keep him or loan him out. I'm really unsure. I think I will decide during this episode, but I'm not sure yet. Right back position I will keep Weiser. I think I will keep Koke for now. I could sell him and use Klein as backup because Koke is going down as well. But he still has a decent rating. So I think at least for half a season I will still keep Koke. Anybody else will get sold. In the center back position, of course, the 4 main center backs, Höwedes, Naldo, Nastasic and Stark will remain at the team. I will loan out Kera and anybody else or everybody else will get sold. Left back position, don't want to do anything. CDM position, Gustavo Stamboli will stay here. Everybody else, including Aogo, will get sold in the center position. Maya, Geis, Goretzka and Kovalenko will stay here. Anybody else will get sold, including Avdijay. In the striker position, I will just keep Embolo. Huntelaar will definitely get sold as well. Plata, I will loan him out. Anybody else will get sold. Hope that I can get some nice money for Huntelaar because he still has a decent value. And the wing position, I don't really want to do anything because I want to keep Shep, Sam and Jupo. The signings, as you guys know, the most important things are the left back. I'm going for Baba. If I can't get him, I will go for Jonas Hector. In the right wing position, I will go for Conle Blanco. If I can't get him, I will go for Volland. If I still have some money, then I might sign a backup striker because otherwise we just have Embolo as striker and not even one backup. Yeah, so I think I told you everything about the goals, about the budget, about the transfer, the BSN tournament. I think I can now go, and whenever something happens, I will just tell you. I forgot to talk about two people, Groß and Klein. Klein is 1761. I don't want him as backup striker. I could think about it because then I wouldn't need to sign somebody. So until I have a backup striker, I will keep him because he's the only other striker except of Embolo. I just have Embolo and him. So as long as I don't have a backup for Embolo, a different one, I will keep him because I don't want to go into the season with only one striker. That would be not really a decent decision, so I will keep him for now. Erich Groß though, I don't need him, I really don't, so I will ask for a 1-year loan. Hope that he is improving somewhere because he has a decent potential, and if he can get back with like a 70, 71, 72 overall, then he might have a chance to actually play for us at some point, but at the moment there's no reason to keep him at all. The first game of this season, BSN tournament, game number 1, Spartak Moscow, Maya scoring after 2 minutes not paid. I will quick sim, 3-1 and 4-1 win. Gustavo with a yellow card and Bolo, they scored 1. Luis Gustavo with a goal, Gnaldo for Nastasic, Hövedes with a yellow and Embolo with a goal. Decent win, Embolo already scoring 2 goals in his first BSN tournament game, and Spartak Moscow is not really a bad team, so a really decent result. We got a 1-year loan offer from SV Mattersburg. I think they're playing in Austria, but I'm not 100% sure. Perfect. He should be definitely playing there. They don't have an amazing team, so he should be the first choice player there, and perfect for him basically. The second game is an away game against Krasnodar. It's not really an away game because we're playing in England though. We played against them last season in the EuroLeague, so we should be able to win it. First choice team again, 3-1, and it is a draw, a close one as well, because Klein for same interesting substitution and Bolo with a really late goal. It's fine because they have 2 points, we have 4. Stoke had 1 and still has 1, Spartak Moscow has 3. So we will play the last game against Stoke and a draw is enough. To be honest, actually, we are already through because Spartak Moscow is playing against Krasnodar, so we are definitely through, and if we win, we will definitely be first place as well. So we go now into the last game of the group stage of the BSN tournament. It is against Stoke, and I just see I have to change kit numbers again because Nastasic of course is now my first choice centre back next to Hövedes, so he will get the number 3, and I think I will give Niklas Stark number 13, Naldo number 14, something like that. Gustavo with an early yellow card, Meyer scored, Klein for Sam, and Bodo scoring a second, so we will I think be first place because Embolo scores again. Wow, that's surprising. Moscow and Krasnodar with a draw, we with another easy win. But you know, it's always happening in my career mods. We are playing amazing in the BSN tournament, just winning every game, and then the season starts and we are just not good. Okay, semi-finals against Kazan. Again a decent team, but again I would say we should win it. We got 2 million euros for that. Okay guys, the first big step. I can sign Baba, I can also sign Hector. He will, I think, accept the contract in like 1 or maybe 2 days. I have to pay 20 million euros for Hector and 24 for this guy. Both are 81 rated. Baba though, we know that he can play good. Both can play Bundesliga football. He's 23 and improving, while Hector is not improving. At least, I think so. I'm not 100% sure actually. If he started off with an 81 rating in FIFA or whatever, but he's already 27. So we have to pay 4 million more and a lot of more wage, but he is the guy I want, and therefore I will do it. Real quick, I wanted to go for Marco Höger, but they want actually a lot of money. I offered them 10 and they still reject and want like 17, and of course I don't have the money to go for a player I don't really need, just love. So I won't do it. Marco Höger, unfortunately, I will not get him in this transfer window. Okay, I looked through everything, guys, and it seems like that I don't understand why, but the EA doesn't give you the option anymore to ask for more money from the board. I looked for everything. You cannot ask the board for more money anymore. It does not make sense at all, but you can't. So I can't ask the board for money. I can basically just hope to sell one to players, especially players like Ogo, Afdijay and Tundela, who will give me some money. And on the other side, I will have to get money through the transfer window, for the PC tournament, because the thing is, all the players, the wingers I'm interested in, at least most of them, are not available for under 30 million euros. They don't want too much wage, but 30 million euros, and you saw I right now have basically half of that. We got a really interesting offer straight away for Stambouli. The thing is, he is just a backup, and 11 million euros is a lot, and that could help us. I don't want to sell him, but I don't really need him, and I could just keep Ogo. It wouldn't be a huge difference, but I would get a lot of money. So it is really an interesting thing, actually. Wow. I could. I think I will counter for that with like 40 million. If they would actually pay 40 million, it's 10 more than I would be able to get for Aogo in the best case. I think then I have to do this. The semi-finals, Baba is playing, of course he is, and yeah, we should be able to win this one. 3-1, and okay, wow. I expected us to win, but 5-0 is quite a lot. Weiser, guys with a penalty, and Bolo. And Bolo scored at least, I think, 6 goals yet in these 4 preseason games, so he is in some amazing form. The final is going to be interesting because we're playing against Ajax, and they are really an interesting team. They definitely have a lot of quality, but I think we can do it. That gives us 3.7 million euros. The next signing is Gabriel Gatto. He is the best free agent, a value of around 4 million, 72 weight in the age of 18, so I expect him to have a decent value as well. I will go for him, because that gives me the option to just sell Wellenreuter, and this is what I'm doing now. I will therefore put Wellenreuter on the transfer list because he has the same rating and he's 3 years younger, less wage, so I think it just makes sense. I got him for nothing basically, and I could be able to sell Wellenreuter for, oh no wait, Wellenreuter is a bit high rated to be honest. And I could get, basically like 4 or 5 million maybe for Wellenreuter if possible, and therefore I think it makes sense. You can see some stats of him compared to the stats of Wellenreuter. You can see he has really some decent stats. He is not that good, but he is also 6'6", and I think he will have a decent rating, potential, so it just makes sense in my opinion, because if we can sell Wellenreuter, we made a big profit, even though we did not really lost any kind of quality. We got a transfer offer for Sasha Rita. I will just accept it. It's not a lot of money, but I just want to get him out of the club, get the 625k, and don't want to pay his wage anymore. Just want to get him out, so I will accept it. And now we have the game, the big one. Baba is in low stamina, but I will still play him because this game is important. We got, I think, 5.7 yet, so this game is about, I think, 4.3 million years. I think. So really important game because we really do need the money. They have a decent team, so many talents in that. I mean Riedewald, Bazuer, Klaassen, Zierach, or I don't know how to pronounce the name, Klaassen already said that. Yunus as well, you can see Kolasinac for Baba. They scored Zivkovic as well, huge talent. Meyer with the equalizer. We go into the last 10 minutes. And extra time, penalties! Wow, we do win in penalties. Wow. We can't make it any closer, any more exciting, but we did win the Beason tournament, and that should give us 4.3 million euros. Exactly. And did West Brom accept? 12 million. I think I have to accept this, guys. I think it just makes sense. So yeah, 12 million euros. I'm happy with that. I think it's a really decent deal for us. There we go, Stambouli to West Brom, 9 million euros for transfer budget, as well as, of course, Rita gives us around 400k for our transfer budget. Okay, now we have to make the decision. I can go for Konoplyanka, I can go for Volland, I can go for Leroy Sané. These three are the most important or interesting players. I can sign all of them. If I go around, talk about the money, we need to spend 33 million pounds, euros, on Konoplyanka, just a little bit less on Volland, 30 million, and a lot less on Leroy Sané, 26.5. But on the wage, Konoplyanka just wants 30k, which does not make sense. Volland wants 70, and Leroy Sané wants 110. First of all, if I compare Konoplyanka with Volland, I'm not sure, but I think I will go for Konoplyanka. If I compare Sané with Konoplyanka, I also have to say I think I will go with Sané. Sané with Volland. With Sané, Volland is compared to Konoplyanka just played better last season. He's faster, he's better on dribbling, better on finish, and the same for Sané. He's younger, faster. So I think Volland will not be the signing we will go for. 24 years old, 82 weighted. He will not be the signing. Hector, of course, as well will not be the signing. So either we will sign Konoplyanka for sure now, or we will get Leroy Sané back, even though you can't even read his name here. I was surprised that I was able to get Sané for just 26.5. I mean, just 1 year ago we sold him for 50 million euros, so it does not make sense. And of course I just love this kid, but Konoplyanka was just amazing. He's not really, he's a bit low rated, but I could train him, I would train him, and he is much younger. It's a really difficult decision to do, man. I can just go for one of them. The thing is, normally my decision would be Konoplyanka, because Sané, I don't know if it would make that much sense. Konoplyanka, I mean, we have an option, I think, for like 20, but of course EA is not able to include that, so I have to pay 33. So yeah, I have to. Finally, another offer, Felix Plath. I want to loan him out because last time he improved a lot, so if he can do it again, he might be an option. I was thinking about keeping him, but the thing is, he just does not work with my system. So the only way I could use him is if he has a decent rating, and I could simulate games with him in my second choice squad, because if you simulate, the only interesting thing is the rating. He is tall, good in headers, but he is really slow, and you know I play fast football, I need a fast striker. So a 1 year loan to Düsseldorf. Last time I think he was loaned out to Darmstadt, so it's a decent option. I think I definitely can do that, and I think he will play a lot there. Best assist giver last season. Second most goals. Gone up to the 81 rating, and he just asked for 25k, which is just above 1 million a year. Does not make sense. I'm happy because it saves money, but it's not realistic. And you want to have a realistic career mode, and I want Embolo to ask for normally like 80, 90, 100k, because this is realistic, and not goddamn 25, which is 1.25 million a year, which is nothing for a player like him. So it does not make sense. So even though it saves money, I'm still not happy about it. I'm really not happy about it. We finally got a transfer offer for Huntelaar, 8 million euros as well. I would have accepted 4. He's not that good. I think he was in some point in like FIFA 15 or 16, he was in some point, I think 73, 74 rated with a huge potential of like 87, 88. He was an amazing striker. As I liked him as much as I like Embolo at the moment. He was OP. Now he's just 71 rated in the age of 20, and I think he does not have a huge potential anymore. But for a backup striker, he might be a decent option because low wage, low value, so I don't have to pay a lot of money for him. Still has the potential to go at least to a high 70, pacey, good dribbling, alright shooting. So he at the moment seems to be or is the most interesting option. Well, Zivkovic, many teams want him. You can see Grozny, never heard of this team before, made a bid, as well as Lucerne. I think I heard of them before and it got accepted, so I really have to make sure now. On the other side, Huntelaar finally got sold and we got some decent money. Even Augsburg wants him now, but I mean, nothing. And now that I want him, everybody wants him. I can sign him. I a bit overpaid. I mean, they accepted 2.7 million offers, but because the other teams were a bit faster, I decided to overpay a bit to 3 million, because that maybe lets them wait and accept this offer and not the other one, because for them it's more money. He would be a squad rotation player, 15k, I mean he almost earns the same as Bulla, which does again not make sense at all. 3 million though I think would be okay to pay for him. And Bremen wants him as well. Everybody wants this guy. We finally have an offer for Afterjai as well. I would say it's okay. Normally I think I would count offer at like 4.5, but I really want to make sure that I get the money. And if they would then say no, we don't want to and don't make another bid, then I would just hate myself. So 4.2 is fine, I accept the offer. The only other interesting guy is SCHALKE from Chelsea, 6'1". He's not that fast, he seems really decent, but because he is also not that fast, I think I would still go for, he might be 72 or 73 rated, but I think Zivkovic is the signing I will go for. So Zivkovic, the backup striker as well. We got our winker, we got our first choice winker, we got our first choice left back, we got our backup striker. So I'm very happy if I can find an interesting young player, especially in the left wing position maybe, then I might do it. But except of this, there's no reason to do anything. I will stop training Klein now and will go for Zivkovic, and I will offer Klein on a loan. And also Afterjai left us for Stuttgart, 3 million euros to our transfer budget. Decent amount of money. Again, our transfer budget, we actually have a lot more than a 40. I mean, we still have again our 60 million. So, and there are still a few players we want to sell. So I might be I'm definitely able to still go for another transfer. This is it with today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. In the next episode we will end this transfer window and we will play against Bremen, I think so, and then I'm not sure. In the EuroLeague we actually have Panathinaikos, interesting. And then we have in 7 days. What is this? I mean, well, first big month and we have so many games already. But yeah, I'm not sure if I will play against Bremen though, to be honest. I will play against Leipzig and I think against Pana as well. So I think actually I will simulate the game against Bremen. I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. If so, please smash the like button. As you saw, I already have, I still have a lot of money in our budget, so I can still make a signing. I'm interested in maybe a different left winger because Chupo and Sam both were not too amazing, and it would give me the option to maybe even sell one of them, maybe, and then it would be Sam. Different left winger is basically the only thing I'm interested in. Except for this, I don't need anything. So if you have an interesting left winger, you know, and I could sign for around like 50 million euros, then please tell me in the comments. Except of this, have an amazing day. I probably will see you tomorrow. Maybe not, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. But I'm not sure if it's the Schalke 04 career mode. It could be something different. Except of this, have an amazing day, guys. I will see you and bye.